Hey y'all, I hope that you're doing well today or tonight. I've got another ramble video for y'all this evening. I figured tonight's video wouldn't necessarily have a specific trigger. I wanted this one to just be more kind of just catching up and hanging out. So yeah, just gonna be me talking, I guess. I guess every video is just me talking, but it's gonna be purely that. I apologize if there's a little bit more background noise than usual this evening. It's very, very hot in my room, so I've left the AC on. So if you hear a lot of background noise, that's what it is. But I don't know, a lot of you said that you find slight background noise relaxing, so hopefully y'all don't mind it too terribly much. I've got some pretty exciting news. After procrastinating this task for nearly 2 years now, I finally bought myself a teapot. So I've had a loose leaf tea that I haven't been able to brew for about 2 years now that I can finally use. So I'm very, very excited about that. I actually have some here with me. I've got a cup of jasmine tea, which I've been drinking some jasmine tea over the past 2 years, but it's been, from a tea bag, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but loose leaf tea is a bit higher quality and a bit better tasting, in my opinion. So yeah, I've got some jasmine tea. The particular blend is called Rose Jasmine Dragon, and it's quite nice. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. It's been a while since I've gotten to drink some tea, loose leaf tea. So exciting stuff. I'm really moving up in the world, I got a cast iron teapot, and it's kind of like a jade green color, but kind of like faded looking. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But anyhow, like I mentioned earlier, I kind of just wanted this video to be kind of catching up a little bit and just saying hi and seeing how y'all are doing. Now, I know that there's quite a few of you now, but I kind of like to pick and choose questions from the comments. that I don't answer out in written form, but instead kind of respond to in a video if I think the topic is interesting enough, or something that I can kind of blab about for a good amount of time. And there's been lots of those quite recently. And so I guess I just kind of wanted to say that I really appreciate all of your comments and all of your questions and things of that nature, because I really, really like answering them, and I think they make for some pretty fun videos. So thank you for that. It really means quite a bit. Sorry, I'm getting really sidetracked, and I can never stay on one topic, but I don't know. I've had quite a few thoughts bouncing around this old brain of mine, and sometimes, even though they're not necessarily bad thoughts or stressful thoughts or anxiety-driven thoughts, hell, some of them are even nice thoughts, but despite that, I find that too many thoughts can still kind of, it can be overwhelming, and kind of stressful in a sense. And I've gotten better at managing that kind of thing over time. But of course, it still gets to me every now and again, and I think today was one of those days where it kind of got to me a little bit. Now, that's not to say that today was a bad day by any means. I had a lovely day, but there was some rougher moments where there was so many things kind of bouncing around that, it almost got a little hectic, I guess the reason I bring that up is that I know a lot of other people struggle with that kind of thing. A lot of people struggle with, anxious thoughts, especially. I myself am a very anxious person. It's a lot better nowadays, but I definitely know what it's like, anxiety attacks and the anxiety attacks and all that. I've been there, done that before. It's no fun. It's certainly no fun. But things always seem to get better and kind of work out as long as you keep you just gotta keep kicking, just keep moving along the best you can, and it always works out, so if you're watching this and maybe you've got a lot of thoughts in your head, you're overwhelmed, you're anxious, you might be depressed or a little sad, whatever it may be, I just want you to know that you're not alone at all. You've always got a shoulder to lean on. I almost mixed a couple sayings there. You've always got a shoulder to lean on, and every single comment I get. There's just a lot of you now, which I'm grateful for, man. Even though I can't reply to them all, I do read all of them, and it's a safe place. So if you ever need to write something out and get something off your mind, you can always write it in the comments if you're comfortable enough to do so. And I'm sure everyone would be there to, I hope that everyone would be kind enough to support and uplift each other. But just know that I'm rooting for you. I really am. And everything's gonna be alright. You just gotta keep pushing. That's all you can do. And it can be hard, for sure. It can be very, very challenging, and things can seem pretty bleak, but you'll always find your way. As long as you're trying, you really can't fall off the path. I promise. The only time that you can be truly lost is if you decide to give up. That's the only time it's over. So, just keep trying. You'll be alright. And again, I'm always here to lend an ear, and I'll always be making these videos for y'all, and hopefully they can help you relax and maybe take your mind off some of those thoughts that may or may not be bothering you. And hey, if everything is all hunky-dory for you and you're doing just fine, then you can just relax anyway. You can just enjoy the videos and maybe drift off. But I've gotten a lot of comments that say my videos help people to, after they've had like a long day or a hard day, and maybe are sick, or things like that. And I love seeing those comments. It makes me very, very happy that I'm kind of able to make a bit of a difference in y'all's lives. That's just really cool. I'm very, very happy that I'm able to do something like that. It's amazing. So, I plan to keep doing this for a very, very long time. There's no end in sight, and so I hope I can continue to bring you all some comfort and relaxation. And even though I might not know you personally, or I've never spoke to you before directly, just know that genuinely I'm rooting for you, all of you, and I really hope that you all are doing well out there, and I just want to support you all in whatever way that I can. So I'm just really, really happy to have you all here, and I hope that y'all are happy to be here. But anyhow, enough with the I didn't mean to get all sappy with y'all, so we'll switch gears a bit now. But I am very happy to have you all here. Switching now to something completely unrelated. Someone had asked me earlier today, kind of how I juggle so many different hobbies, and interests that I have. And I think I've spoken on this before. but I don't think I went into a whole lot of detail. So I'm going to do that now. There's not really a secret to it. I kind of just do what I can when I can, there's never enough time to do it all. There's just not. So, honestly, a lot of my hobbies come in phases, and I kind of cycle them out. Maybe 1 month I get really into, honing my leatherwork skills, and then the next month I will spend a lot of time practicing piano, and then the month after that I'll spend a whole bunch of my free time reading, etc., etc. I don't do all of my hobbies at the same time. It's just not possible. I would need 3 times as much time in a day to do that. That or I would just have to never sleep, which I get really grumpy if I don't sleep. So not willing to do that. But yeah, it's just a lot of cycling things out. Doing one thing one day and a different one the next. Which, kind of slows growth in certain things. Obviously, if I was consistently playing piano every day, I would progress much, much quicker than kind of doing it in my current way. But I don't ever plan on playing on a stage or anything like that. I just enjoy it. So I'm in no rush to master it by any means. So yeah, just cycling things out, and lots of time management skills. It also helps quite a bit to not spend a lot of time doom scrolling on whatever app you may use. That's one of the big ones. It's just sometimes I'll find myself scrolling and I'll realize it, and I've got to stop it, and cause I can waste hours on my phone doing absolutely nothing when I could be doing something that I would enjoy so much more. So yeah, I try to kind of stay off TikTok and Instagram and things like that, and fill that time doing something else. Yeah, that's really it. It's nothing special. There's really not a good system I have for it. I just do what I can. The only exception to that rule was if I gave priority to something. So a great example of that was with Muay Thai. I was consistently training every day, multiple hours a day for a few years. And that's because that was such an intense hobby that, it requires you to really sink a lot of time into it if you want to see any kind of results. And so that was one that I just always made sure I had time for, I would prioritize it. Or when I was first learning guitar, when I was a teenager, I prioritized that. I always made sure that I play every day, no matter what. So, yeah, you just kind of gotta sacrifice certain things, you know. I wasn't playing as many video games when I was learning guitar, because I'd spend that time practicing guitar. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, it's just a big juggling act, and you just gotta do what works for you. You know, if you start to stress about your hobbies because you have so many, you're gonna get burnt out, you know. If you stress that you haven't done your hobby that day, then, you know, in my experience, that means your hobby is starting to transcend from a hobby to more of a obligation than anything. And if I let my hobbies become obligations, I don't tend to go back to them. So, yeah, it's okay to stop doing a hobby for a bit and take a break. I'd much rather take a break and come back way later than push myself too hard and never want to do it again. So yeah, just don't put pressure on things. Do what makes you happy and what you feel like doing in that moment. Don't force it. Hobbies are supposed to be fun, and most obligations aren't very fun. At least in my experience. So, yeah, that's kind of my hobby juggling routine. I hope that might have helped some of y'all who have way too many hobbies, such as myself. While I'm on the topic of hobbies, I've actually been considering, oh gosh, I've been considering getting back into doing Muay Thai again recently. I swear my fight gear, my gloves and my shin guards and my tie shorts and all that, it's like the Green Goblin mask. It calls to me. I can't help myself. I've been getting that itch recently to get back in the ring, but I don't think I'm going to. I stopped for a reason, you know. It's believe it or not, you know, getting hit in the head repeatedly isn't very good for your brain. And I'm pretty young, but I've sustained a lot of injuries all over my body, and I don't know. I don't really want to be a 60-year-old man who has like terrible chronic pain all over because I was so relentless as a young man. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to. I've been seeing lots of clips. This is what gets me every time. I'll be scrolling around on TikTok or Instagram or whatever it may be, and I'll see clips of amateur fights or people in fight camp preparing for theirs, or sparring footage, or what have you. And I think of back when I was doing those things, and yeah, lots of good memories. So it's tempting, but I think I've got a good handle on it. I'm not gonna go back as much as I am tempted to do so. I'm not gonna do it. As fun as it may be, it won't be worth it for me in the long run. Especially with my work schedule. I mean, it's just gonna take up so much time, and that's just a big time commitment that I don't think I'm willing to make these days anymore. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things that's been bouncing around my head, is temptation and thoughts of the glory days, as they say. Yeah, the good old days. But I'm in the good old days right now. Every day is the good old days. I can't think to this day, no matter how terrible of a thing it was, there was always something in that, like, in every year of my life, there's always at least one memory that reminds me of, like, a really, really good time, even when things were not that great. And yeah, I look back fondly to at least a few moments of pretty much every year of my life. So every day is the good old days. I'm gonna look back at this 10 years from now and go, oh, remember when I was talking about the good old days in front of the camera at 2 or 3 in the morning. The good old days, right? So, anyhow, sorry. Get a quick drink here.